Thank you for your question. As a beginning teacher, my approach to fostering strong community school relationships centers on relational pedagogy, local cultural authority, and ongoing collaboration with Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander communities. My plan has three key components. First, I will establish regular consultation with local elders and Aboriginal community organisations, acknowledging their cultural authority in guiding curriculum content and protocols. This includes seeking permission before teaching cultural stories, verifying language use, and inviting elders to co design units of work to ensure authenticity and respect. Second, I will embed place based learning across the curriculum by teaching through country using local landforms, histories, and languages as living texts for learning. This positions Aboriginal knowledge as foundational, not additional. Third, I will create family inclusive classroom routines such as community yarning circles, cultural celebration days, and collaborative exhibitions of student learning. These practices strengthen trust, build cultural safety, and demonstrate the school's commitment to reconciliation as an active relational process. This plan aligns strongly with current research on embedding Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander perspectives. By collaborating with community, I ensure that curriculum content reflects accurate, place based cultural knowledge rather than generic or tokenistic materials. Integrating Aboriginal perspectives across learning areas such as science, English, and the arts positions Indigenous knowledge systems as equal to Western frameworks, which is central to decolonising curriculum. Regarding well-being and safety, community consultation and trauma informed practice ensures that Aboriginal students do not experience cultural load or emotional risk. This means the Aboriginal students in my class is never asked to be the cultural spokesperson, never positioned as the expert, and always afforded choice and agency. Predictable routines, deep listening practices like dariri and yarning circles are incorporated to support emotional regulation and identity safety. By grouping pedagogy in cultural authority, accuracy, and care, this plan upholds ACTSL standards 1.4 and 2.4 and ensures Aboriginal students feel respected, valued, and safe. My plan ensures that Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander students can genuinely see themselves represented in the curriculum through authentic, localised, and strengths based content. By using texts authored by the community, such as uh, Birarung Willem, and teaching Woiwurrung language, terms with guidance from elders, students witness their culture embedded throughout everyday learning. Representation is not merely symbolic, it is um, epistemic. Aboriginal students will see their cultural practices, relational worldviews, and ecological knowledge recognized as legitimate and valued ways of knowing. This supports identity information, pride, and belonging. Inclusive participation occurs through multiple modes of engagement: storytelling, yarning, artwork, movement, outdoor learning, and collaborative inquiry. These modes reflect Aboriginal pedagogies that privilege relationality, multimodality, and observation. In this environment, Aboriginal students do not fit into the curriculum. The curriculum expands to reflect and honour them. This fosters self-esteem, confidence, and full participation, which are key indicators of culturally responsive teaching. The plan is intentionally designed for all students, not only Aboriginal students. Every child benefits from engaging with Aboriginal knowledge systems, especially when content is integrated across learning areas and grounded in the local country. Place based learning teaches all students to see country as a living entity with cultural, historical, and ecological significance. Two-eyed seeing encourages students to value both Indigenous and Western perspectives in inquiry, promoting cognitive flexibility and critical thinking. Yarning circles cultivate listening, empathy, and respectful dialogue. These approaches normalize Aboriginal perspectives as part of everyday schooling, not special events. They teach students to recognise the ongoing sovereignty of Aboriginal people and understand reconciliation as an active responsibility. By experiencing authentic narratives, truthful histories, and relational ways of learning, students develop respect, cultural awareness, and a commitment to ethical relationships with Nations people. This aligns with the school's vision for reconciliation and contributes to building a generation of culturally informed, respectful citizens. Research consistently shows that Aboriginal students thrive when teaching is culturally responsive, identity affirming, and grouped in community partnerships. My plan directly addresses known contributors to educational disparities. By embedding Aboriginal knowledge systems across the curriculum, the plan fosters engagement and relevance, reducing disengagement and absenteeism, two critical factors in the literacy and numeracy gap. Trauma aware practices and predictable relational pedagogy improve student well-being, which is foundational for learning readiness. Community collaboration ensures accuracy and cultural integrity, supporting continuity between home, identity, and classroom. This strengthens trust and reinforces that school is a culturally safe space. For non-Indigenous students, this plan builds awareness, empathy, and cultural intelligence, reducing prejudice and creating inclusive future school cultures. By integrating community-led perspectives, embedding two-eyed seeing, and prioritizing student identity and relational learning, the plan contributes meaningful to closing the gap in educational participation, achievement, and well-being outcomes.